Minasan konbanwa. Minasan yokozo. Good evening everybody, welcome to you all and welcome on the Mine Central Park circuit. The Mine circuit was a 3.3 kilometers, 2.0 miles motor racing circuit in Nagao, Nishiatsu-cho, Mine, Yamaguchi Prefecture, Japan. It used to be known as Nishinihon. The track closed in February 2006 as it was sold to Mazda for development purposes. Opened in November 1972, was closed as said at the end of February 2006. It has been known also with the former names like the Nishinihon Circuit 1976-1990 and the Atsu Circuit 1972-1975. Major events held here were the Formula Nippon from 77 to 1980 and then to 83 to 2005. The Formula 3 Japanese Championship 1994-2005. The JGTC 94-2002 and the JTCC 85 1990 and then 1992-1997, as well in 1992 for the All Japan Sports Prototype Championship. And this is the reason why today you are seeing here the only version I have found, that is the 2007 version available for GTR2. 16 turns with the lap record of the Formula Nippon in 1 minute 14 seconds, 618, made by Katsumi Yamamoto with a Rainer 97D for the Formula Nippon 97 edition. It was one of the main circuits in Japanese motorsport until 2005. As well, every year, one or more races of the most important national categories were held here, the Japan GT Championship and Formula Nippon Series, just to mention a few. Today we are expecting possibly a slower performance than the original one did in 92 by Geoff Lewis with a Toyota TS010, running at 1 minute 17 seconds .6 during the 92 Inter Challenge Cup Mine 500 kilometers. And so really welcome on iKeysRacing once more. Thank you very much for subscribing and coming to watch the WC 2015 with the Nissan GTR LM2 episodes ago. Thank you for watching IndyCar Racing 2 themed as IRL 1998, and here we are with the third in a row video production by myself and for this beautiful community named the iKeysRacing Racing Community, where I'm more than happy to bring you today the last but one episode for the All Japan Sports Prototype season almost finale, given that I'm going to add an episode number 8 at the Fuji. That was the location missing in the original provisional 7 appointments races I wanted to play. But once I have found the Mine Central Park circuit venue for this theme, I wanted to add the episode number 7 as the Mine circuit, given that in 92 they actually raced here with the All Japan Sports Prototype Championship. The last race will be at the Fuji with a full 52 starting field, adding as much as possible all the prototypes, all the liveries, whatever it is available will be put into this championship. And maybe for the last appointment there will be space also for GT cars coming from the BPR of the mid-90s, but we will see. The most important thing is that today we are going to see, given the current classification for manufacturers, just 2 Mazdas, 2 Nissans. We will fulfill a lot of Porsches that actually as a manufacturer has less points than anybody else, and we will see maybe a bunch more of Toyotas compared to Nissans and Mazdas. To help Porsche brand to score points, we will run a Porsche, a 962 model, given that we started this theme with a Porsche 956 GTI Canon sponsored at the Autopolis venue. We will close the circle having tried more or less all the cars from manufacturers, helping as said Porsche to score more points. And then for the Fuji appointment we will decide together what to drive, if a GT for a special appearance or if another prototype, but I will drive, you will choose, so will be a last appointment really rich of choices for you and for me. So welcome again to all of you on iKeysRacing in Japan for the Mine appointment. Let's go to see the car setup for the Porsche 962 and then we will try a qualifying lap. See you in the box. And while we accelerate the time a bit, at least to have some references, in free practice I did run around 135, 136. Now the game will take a bit of speed now, yes, after first minutes, while leaving cars out from the pit lane. Let's go down to 30 minutes, we will see together the car setup and then we will try a qualification lap. Yes, so we are around 1 minute 32 per lap, made by the best drivers around. What else? A Jaguar on top, Krosnov Martini, and also Krosnov Widler in P2. I'm very happy because Jeff Krosnov, may he rest in peace, wherever he is now, is the current holder of the track record for some formulas in Japan, where he built up his legacy, and I'm more than happy to see him here. Anyway, Jaguar, Nissan, R91, R90, the first Porsche 962 of Matsumoto Shuppan did run around 133.2, so really not my pace, because I'm generally here. In the free practice offline tentative I did, I was here more or less, but we will see if I am going to do something more and something better than this 34, 35. I go down to have just 5 laps like this. Page 1 is the thing you see here. I've noticed that maybe the brake balance with less fuel helps a bit the car if moved a bit back, so 59 at the front, 41 at the rear. The brake duct is in position number 4, that is the maximum, so as soon as you push the brake pedal the car slows down. The steering lock allowed to the Porsche 962 is 25 degrees maximum. The caster between 1 and 9, I've chosen a mid position because there are some short tiny radius corners, so I need a car more, let me say, easy and prone to have a quick handling. Front splitter is more or less or 1 or 2, and as I was saying, is almost mandatory to have it in position number 2. The anti-roll bar is not at the maximum. I did give anyway a bit of flexibility. The toe in -1 degree, so from straight like this the front end goes like this, then when the car is pushed forward, tires, wheels are starting to rotate, and if you start like this with the push, they will be put in a straight condition. If you keep it at 0, when you push them from the back, they will go like this and you don't drive anymore. But I mean, the aiming is when you go straight in full power to have tires running like this, not like this, not like this. So you start from here, you push the car, and while rotating, tires are becoming straight. Rear wing, the maximum was 10, maybe for the qualification we can go down to 7. Anti-roll bar just not detached, just one notch up. Toe in instead for rear tires is like this. When they start to rotate, they become like this. It's a physical matter. Front and rear tires for the qualification, I will choose a soft compound. Gears should be okay. The differential is technically under power, under pushing the throttle 75 3/4 free. While coasting, it is 50% half free and half blocked. So when I lift the throttle, the car let the internal wheel turn slower than the external one. This fact helps the car to make corners. The advanced setup is technically the maximum available, but I'm not using really all the stiffness available. So I did choose for 1 notch down for the fast bumper and for the slow bumper, 2 notches down for the fast rebounders and slow rebounders, and 1 notch down for the front spring. Rear end is completely soft, nothing less we can do. Cambers, as usual with Power and Glory, is not very hammered massively, so minus 0.9 degrees compared to the asphalt. The rear end is minus 0.5 degrees, so a bit less. You will see tire temperatures go up and warm up in a almost identical face footprint on the asphalt. So all the rubber is working at the right temperature, all the rubber is giving you grip. That's it. Back to the timing, we have 24 minutes to afford. Let's go to try our best lap time. I will not beat Matsumoto Chupin, Reuter Widler with the Porsches 962C or CK6, etc. I just hope at least to beat all these, plus maybe beat also the 956, the older model. Would be, I think, a decent starting point for the race. Also welcome on board on the Porsche 962, not the CK6, not the C version, just the 962. That is a monster. Doesn't need, I think, any type of presentation, introduction. It is well known, but if you happen to go to Wikipedia, you will find some interesting information, especially about all the possible wins she did let some cars go, because I would be slow for the first and the second lap, just warming up temperatures, tires, brakes. So very calculated first lap. As seen for the WEC appointment, I'm going to use all the graphic available from GTR2 Power and Glory. Original game. First corner with a changing radius like this. We will do it in second gear then. Let's burn a bit of fuel. The next tentative, next lap will be the real tentative. I'm a bit curious about fuel usage during race day. I don't know if we will cover for real with just one pit stop. The entire length of the race, because during qualification I've seen that if you're very light on the throttle, it's okay. You almost respect the fuel usage prediction. As soon as you start to push very hard, the fuel consumption goes skyrocketing to the sky. I will not talk during the qualification lap. Let's go. Release the gear. 2 laps. Tentatives. A bit wide here. Lost the line. Let's qualify the car anyway. Many corners here are with a decreasing radius. Their tires are burning. That's it. Lower Toyota TS010 in front to cope with. They are not giving up despite being so slow, so losing time. Take the slipstream, 1 lap more, despite tires gone. Far from the apex. Wow! P3! I would say at least 1 second much better than my previous any possible performance did offline. So really, wow, I have surprised myself. Absolutely. Sorry, I was running in third gear because the fuel will finish very soon, but I don't care. And wow, 3/10 far from the pole position is absolutely something I was not at all thinking to do today. So bravo Marco, once bravo Marco, behind the couple of cross knobs respectively with Widler and Martini. And maybe let's go to the pit, but also the best performance for all the Porsches, I suppose. So yes, it's a super P3. I was not expecting it, honestly. Best Porsche around. So first of all, I would say let's save as it is the car setup, because it will not happen a second time to nail perfectly car setup. And what else? Nothing. I would use the accelerated time to actually finish this session and the next one, even if someone will pass us. I'm happy of the overall type of performance. So for example, already the Nissan of Bailey Blundell went P3, we are in second row P4. Not bad. Let's finish everything when all the cars are not green and they go back to the pit. It's the moment to stop the accelerated time and to go to qualifying 2. It will take a bit, but if you well know the bug of GTR2 Power and Glory base, where you have actually a reshuffle of the starting field, I was reading here and there that if you stop all the cars like this and then you save the status, yes. So let's see, it's a P4 currently. Continue to qualify 2 and let's see after everything what will happen. And here we are, the session has stopped. All the cars should be in the pit, so we finish down to a P5. Anyway, still the best Porsche around, that's the main thing. So again, Krosnov Martini, Krosnov Widler, respectively Jaguar XJR14, Nissan R91 CK, Bailey Blundell, Nissan R90 CK, the previous model, Irvine Ratzenberger Toyota 92 CV, us with the quickest Porsche in front of all the other Porsches, having also a tiny margin over the others. We will see during race day. After all the Porsches there are still some Toyotas, some Mazdas and so on. Given the current classification, I reduced Mazdas to just 2 cars, balance of presence, BOP, Nissan just 2 cars, the rest will be all Toyota and Porsches that hopefully will gain some points today, as you can see. Okay, I think it's enough. I think we can save once more and go to the race. Before going to race, there is anyway I've never driven under rain. Ooh la la. So, well, first of all, let's start to cover for 27 minutes and 27 minutes. Given the rain, maybe we can go down 2 notches everywhere for the front end, a bit smoother. We obviously choose for hard wet because I don't know how long they would last, and maybe give a notch more of the rear wing. I would not touch anything else, but maybe it's the occasion to save it as Porsche 962 wet. Fine. And so I would go with this figure with a lot of question marks, because now the original P5 will become maybe something less, but we will see. Wish me luck, let's do it together, and let's try to bring some points to Porsche that is very far in the current manufacturer's ranking for this beautiful All Japan Sports Prototype Championship, trying to recreate what was back then with a mix of different cars coming from different ages. We take also the opportunity to see quickly, with a quick look, the starting field: Krosnov Martini Jaguar, Krosnov Vidler Nissan, Bailey Blandel Nissan, Toyota Irvine Ratzenberger, As Matsumoto Chupin, Porsche Reuter Vidler, Donnelly Herbert, Winter Pescarolo, Gartner Takahashi, Giacomelli, I don't remember their teammates, sorry, Barilla Ludwig, the original winners of the Le Mans 1985, Johnny Danfriesen, Roberto Ravaglia, Toyota, Terada Iorino, Mazda 787, Geoff Lees and John Watson with another Toyota, Dickens Takahashi Porsche, Hen Takahashi Porsche, Stuck Wollek with another Porsche, the first Toyota TS010 with Brabham Katayama, Fuchs Kazuyama with the 962 Porsche like the one we are driving, Tiff Needle and Sears with the 956, Kennedy Johansson with another Mazda 787, Asai Okada, Haywood Rydell with another 962, Edu Chupin, Shikage Yoneishi, if I'm not wrong, sorry, Geoff Lees Ogawa with the second and last Toyota TS010, Irvine Suzuki with the other, Giacomelli Wallace, don't remember, sorry, Adskar Fuchs with another Porsche, the 962 more recent Reuter Weaver, Takashi Dickens with almost a totally not sponsored privateer Porsche 962, Reuter Weaver, Nielsen Reuter, Takahashi van der Merwe, and Reuter Toivonen in the last spot. Come on! It's green flag while I was late. And they all go to the pit, really. Everybody. What is going on? P36. Okay. Okay, technically we are first from a logistic point of view on track because we passed the start-finish line, but we are classified P31 now, so maybe there is a bug. The next lap will refresh and reset the ranking, hopefully. In the meantime we can try to actually go away, I suppose. Maybe, sorry, I was concentrating on feeling the car, not only with the force feedback, but with all my senses. I must say I've never played too much games in the past with rainy conditions. My childhood and teenager time has been like playing Grand Prix 2, no rain, IndyCar Racing 2, no rain, NASCAR 1 and 2, no rain, so it's all new for me. Van Suzuki did not finish, Brabham, we did the fastest lap. And behind there is Kennedy, no, Ed Chupin, 10 seconds. This is Winter Pescarolo, there are many retirements. So will be maybe a drive to survive today. Different lines. Baby, undelivered, come on. Good touch. Now, P2 is Gartner Takahashi. My goodness. Car doesn't turn. 42 seconds off gap, so they stopped or they were late on track while I was concentrating to actually understand the car a bit better because I'm not used to rainy days. I love rain. I love the rain, sorry. Also in my private life I love races under rainy conditions, but I'm not a superhuman. So first mistake of the race, still 45 seconds over Gartner Takahashi. There was a crash. And the feeling is very good. I mean, it's like driving on ice. Not forcing too much also the engine to be used too much. Because I don't trust my actual senses on pushing too much. Sorry, this one is Winter Pescarolo, maybe. They brake in front of you in the middle of the road because maybe they are following a different racing line. For the rain maybe is a bit different for the AI. I'm trying to stay far from curbs, technically speaking. But possibly doing the similar lines I would do on dry condition, under dry condition. Just slightly touching the surface of the throttle. Another crash. Another crash. Tricky condition for everybody today. We are still first, luckily. I do like the behavior, very safe, let me say. Yes, they do a strange racing line while forced by the rain. then they accelerate very much quicker than myself. Yes, and they stay in the middle of the road because it should be the less wet, aquaplaning prone part of the track. I don't want to lose time with overlapped cars, even quicker. So, in a remarkable turn of events, we have a slightly understeering car while cornering, but it's not a problem because we'll have to drive safely. And this is a point. We have a sort of treasure with a lot of seconds of advantage. Over the second, classified. Now it's Matsumoto Shupan of a Porsche, from what I remember. Now the rain has returned. I don't know if you can see it through the windshield. But I'm trying to drive very smoothly, very fluid. Minutes gone of race, and we have used almost 30 liters, so it will be 60 liters for 20 minutes of race, 90 liters for 30 minutes, sorry, 30 liters 10 minutes, 60 liters 20 minutes, 90 liters for 30 minutes, so at least we can rely on a single pit stop strategy. When? Well, let's say when it will be needed for sure, or if the rainy condition will change. Because I don't think it will be mandatory to keep hard wet, let's say monsoon tires, sorry, if the rain will stop. It is not the case currently. If should dry up the track, would be an issue with this car setup, too much understeering. We've lost some seconds over Matsumoto Chopin, so they are quicker than us, for sure quicker than me. Another crash, yes. And now, a bit of overlapped cars that will be not keen to let me pass, I'm sure, but I will try to drive with this advantage. While exiting corners, sorry, I've noticed that using a sort of telegraph Ayrton Senna style, it's not bad, unless I miss the second gear. Seems to give a bit of grip and a bit of momentum to the car. No need to force the pass, we still have 57 seconds of advantage over now Matsumoto Chopin that do not have any more quickest lap time because the quickest on track are on the top right corner. Donnelly Herbert, P3 currently. Try to brake and go down with the shifting while I'm straight, not while I'm cornering, possibly. Because I fear the over-revving and also my silly mistakes when I distract my mind. Broken here, another one. Very dangerous exit with the pits, not respecting the white line. Donnelly Herbert retired, did not finish. This is a lucky thing, they were the quickest. Very slow corner to pass over left one. And with this strange bug of everybody going into the pits for no reason, where I see. We are now approaching to overlap everybody. combined with the strategy that should work a single pit stop. Now we will decide also about the tire compound to be chosen if rain will stop. It could be really a little treasure to have so much advantage over the others. But what I see, they are slow in some racing lines, then they recover on straights, going full throttle and not going full throttle. I'm saving a bit of fuel to understand if one pit stop will be enough or not. I hope yes. As you can see on straights, they are quicker, than they decelerate massively while cornering. Lack of grip. Sorry to force the pass. Okay, front end grip gone. Red racing line. So 50 liters for 20 minutes race. Oh, touched by spool. Damned. Damages. Just aero. Was not quick enough to actually compete with quicker cars on straights. Then they become such slow chicanes while cornering. Now that the rain has gone down a bit, I hear the sound, but I don't feel the track surface worse than before. We can try more aggressive racing lines while track surface will maybe dry up a bit. Front end is not so keen to be aggressive, but if you remember before the race we have reduced the stiffness at the front because I was feeling to be too hard on the front end given the rainy condition. were touched by another Porsche. So they are maybe gaining grip and this is late. So I was saying they are maybe gaining grip as soon as the track goes in a much better condition, drying up. Best lap time for us, 150.0. I'm increasing a bit the pace while approaching the half of the race. One lap over everybody is absolutely a huge treasure to have. To maintain can put us in any condition of choices. Go for intermediates, go for soft wet compound. Full throttle just in 4th and 5th gear, maybe 3rd gear just for a brief moment. Okay, 147, we set the new limit after the cautious attitude at the beginning. We maybe run more like a racer than a grandpa. Trying to not screw up the race, obviously. Yes, I feel very in comfort with this telegraph attitude on the throttle while raining. I use it also on dry surface, but on a rainy day is maybe more friendly than on a dry track. I told you. Now was too much. Just minor aero damages, and that also hit the microphone, sorry. Five laps of coverage will be over the half of the race. That's a good point for our Porsche today. Bit of drag race because I was too slow. Blue Omron overlapped Porsche wants to go. Much quicker. So with 2 laps of advantage over everybody that are maybe changing tires every lap. I don't know. It does remind me to the bug seen during the Around the World in 24 Hours theme, driving in Monza, the old Alfa Romeo P33, where everybody were stopping. Red line. Okay, after some mismatched gear changed, I see here the track surface very wet. So let's have a look to the asphalt. Here is absolutely wet and I'm unable to force like this. Go. Me, Nissan, thank you. Someone else? Yes. they are definitely starting to be more aggressive. It could be a better tire choice. Not here in the last corner, why I don't know. Better for us. So I said here the track is like a mirror, so it does mean it's really wet. Like here, yes, like here. A bit less here. Oops. I think it's time to change tires and change my setup also. 2 laps of advantage. I don't want to fall in the trap. Starting to over driving the car, but the 2 laps advantage is just because of too many pit stops done by the AI, maybe for a wrong tires choice. I don't know, I really don't know. I must wait just 1 lap more. Because could be that the arrival of a blue sky, despite being in the evening, will give the opportunity to change for intermediates. Maybe yes, because the car doesn't stay on the road. One lap over Matsumoto Chuppan, so they passed. Next lap will be mandatory to book the pit. With also the decision to switch maybe to soft compound. Wet. I mean, everybody are passing me. I was much quicker before while cornering. Now I'm so slow. Also with 20 minutes to go after the pit, more or less. Oops. I don't think it's a good choice to go on. Let me see, without lights. Well, the track surface is wet. Is the sun coming? Maybe we can switch to intermediate. Don't use the light. You can see much better. Okay, they propose hard wet anyway. I would go for intermediate and go to the end. I don't know, I have the feeling on track that something is drying up. we can try, because the alternative is soft wet. Okay, soft wet. Let's try. I'm not sure about anything because I've never raced so much during a rainy race. So with few minutes to go, I don't know. I play conservative. I mean, it's still a rain compound, but softer. Should help in the traction and in finding the grip. We will see if yes or no. We will see how much time we will lose on track. If also because the quickest car currently is Krosnov Martini P5. Anyway, the track surface is, yes, wet. Nothing more to be added.
All clear. Go, go, go.
Okay, 63 seconds. 1 minute 32 over 31:30. Matsumoto Chopin. 21 minutes to save the day and not lose the position and the win. Maybe I will switch to not use the front headlights to see much better where it's... no, it's okay. It's okay. Yes, there is the sun coming also. This may change dramatically at the end of the race. Tires would have been the best choice at this point. Fuel is not a problem, we can go full throttle. Matsumoto Chopin at the back are currently gaining seconds. Plus my stupid choice for soft compound at the back. Look, the tires completely overheating, like the front left corner of the car, side of the car, tire of the car. I'm throwing away an easy victory. And they are overheating because the track surface is maybe too hot now, or going to be too hot. For this compound. So now we had two possibilities. Resist 18 minutes with this slippery car, and risk to be overpassed by everybody. Incredible. I feel like the Ferrari WEC hypercar team Last Sunday at Imola, doing the wrong choice at the wrong time, so I'm very Italian in this. So I'm not going anywhere with this tire choice. The hard compound was the right one, 50 seconds of advantage over Matsumoto Chuppan. They gain 5 seconds per lap, so they will need 6 to 7 laps to reach us. If I do not make mistakes. Seconds. So are they actually gaining back 10 seconds per lap? So in 3 laps they will be here. Thank you very much. Who is the idiot? Another time the blue Omron Porsche. Listen. Unless they stop, the race is lost. So I'm not fearing for losing a podium, but the win is impossible with these conditions. My wrong choice of tires at the wrong moment, so I can really send my CV to Ferrari Hypercar Racing Team because I'm good like them about strategies. And I'm sorry for the drivers. Seconds. Touch the wall. And not only tires are suffering. Look at the temperatures of water and fuel when I push so much. They go red. Seconds. So they are reaching us with a pace of 10 seconds per lap quicker. I can only defend myself on straights. Down to 20 seconds, 23, 24, they are pitting, this is a relief, more or less. A late splash and go, a late pit stop for something, did force them to stop, seems real from the classification. Maybe, I say maybe, we can save the win. But it's not finished. Because if they gain 10 seconds per lap, still have six laps to do. They have fresh tires, a low fuel amount. The tank. And now in second position is Terada Iorino, the Mazda, I think. Battling with Krosnov Martini. So Matsumoto Shupan went really behind in the ranking for the stop. So if P2 and P3 are fighting good, we will lose time, at least a bit. Beautiful effect, the sun with the spray of the water. Minutes to go, 4 laps, 41 seconds of advantage. Even score with the pulp. The tires are our best lap time of today, but I think it's due more to track conditions improving. No, Marco, no, this silly thing. No. What? No suspension. With 4 minutes to go. No, Marco, no. Stupid, silly Italian. Silly Italian. I did it. Not only a wrong choice of tires, but also a last minute mistake, because the pulp of the tires was completely out of any reasonable drivable. I should have calmed down myself. I had all the advantage to do things properly. Stupid, silly Italian driver. Silly, stupid Italian. Okay. Can we save the podium? If we stop, we lose it. mean, I can enlarge my shoulders, but they are here, both. Seconds. Car doesn't go straight anymore. Suspension broken. Can you hear the Mazda Sterada Iorino? One is gone. Krasnov Martini. They are gone. It's a P2, pitting Terada Martini at the end. Time will be gone by the end of this lap, so I must just crawl to the start finish line. 26 seconds over the P3 currently classified Matsumoto Chopin. Not cut also the last time start finish line. I mean the last big chicane and will be disqualified, so we must have a bit of buffer over Matsumoto Chopin arriving. Yes, but not this way, Mark, not this way. Exhausted car, Porsche 962, is just asking to be relieved from my bad driving. And yes, with a broken car we arrived to the end. Losing a win already obtained. Silly mistakes, very Italian, very Italian. Oh, can you believe it? Can you actually believe it? So, with a victory in our hands, in my hands, I've been so stupid to choose the less cautelative tire compound available today, plus I did so many mistakes with 2 laps of advantage, with minutes of advantage, seconds of advantage. I cannot believe myself. I mean, I believe because I know myself, but this way it's really harsh to be metabolized. Maybe. And sorry, I apologize with you all. We had a victory transformed into a second place that sounds more like a total defeat than anything else. Could have been enough just to keep the hard wet compound, and that was okay. Silly Marco, silly. Yes, second, but ugly day. Let me see one thing. I had a car capable to run at 145 at the maximum. Some other cars, maybe with intermediates, I don't know, at a certain point did run 10 seconds quicker, but they stopped, so they have changed maybe intermediates, I don't know. So I've completely lost the race winnable, very easily winnable. So the ranking for the race says Jaguar XJR14, 20 points, Krosnov Martin. As at least we were the quickest Porsche on track during qualifying and the best placed at the end. But Mr. Ferdinand Porsche, I think, is not happy today and doesn't like this element today. Matsumoto Chupin with the 962C, Bailey Blandel, Nissan R90K, Reuter Widler, 962CK6, Giacomelli Watson 962C, Ansgar Fuchs 962C, Asai Okada 956B, P9 for Irvine Ratzenberger with the Toyota 92CV. Ciao Roland, wherever you are. Sorry for not seeing you winning another race here in Japan. P10 for Hen Takahashi with the Porsche 956. So at least we have obtained to give a bit more points to Jaguar and Porsches for the classification, starting from this figure to go then to the updated version at the end of the video in a couple of seconds. Nissan scored few points, no points for Toyota, that's a pity, but that's it. A lot of retirements, did not finish at the beginning, accidents, engines, I mean, there was quite a mess with the rain today. And as said, the best lap times were not for me today, but for the others, with 10 seconds really in the performance of at least 5 per lap. I was wondering if Terada Yorino did retire in the last lap, okay. Like Gartner Takahashi, okay. So no points for Mazdas. That's good. The new classification is present on the screen. So as you can see, Porsche and Jaguar regained a bit of points. No points for Toyota, no points for Mazda, just 20, 15, 12, 10 for Nissan, arriving fourth today. What else to say? That I feel an idiot. Like an idiot. I am an idiot. A race that was easily won. The beginning with the majority of cars not finishing the race with a DNF. At the end, created a space. We were at a certain point 2 laps ahead of anybody else. Then the wrong choice for tires started to create the issue, and with the issue, with the 3 wheels out of 4 overheating, so no grip, maximum wearing and less control, the issue created the problem. And within the problem, I haven't been able to just relax and drive to the end. Would have been an easy win anyway, crawling to the end. Instead, I've been so stupid and so silly to push too much, to score the best lap time with overheating tires. I could have relied on just an easy pace instead. The first win for Porsche will wait until the last appointment, episode number 8, at the Fuji venue with 52 cars. We will decide together if with GT cars in the middle or just prototypes. And what else? What else? What else? What else? Silly Marco. Stupid Marco. Sorry. Really, really, really sorry. That's it for the moment. Thank you very much for watching. Arigato. Best wishes to you all and to your beloved. Obrigado. Muchas gracias. Merci beaucoup. Dankeschön. Spasiba. Grazie. This is Marco from Monza. Stay into keen racing if you can, and if you can do it much better than me, for sure. And see you in the next appointment. Bye. Stay well. Ciao. Bye bye. Idiot. Silly idiot. Italian average driver. Ciao.